All right, we're back with another jam time. We're here in the Westminster McDonald's. You know, it's kind of posh, a little bit more quiet than other McDonald's, but it is almost 10 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, my throat is a little bit sore, so if I sound a bit tired or a bit fucking raspy, it's because I've been quite sickly these past couple of months. But anyways, that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to bring some jam time, some topics of discussion, and I'm going to talk about not anything in the news necessarily. The only reason why I haven't made any jam times is because there's nothing to talk about. Like every time I look at my feeds, it's like, oh, this game is released, that game is released, blah blah blah. Yeah, or what? Eddie Goro is out for Tekken. Yeah, he's cool. The Switch is coming out, for which I have not seen one friggin' advert on YouTube for. I've seen an advert for just about everything else, but no Nintendo Switch. So yeah, good luck with that. What else? What else is in the gaming news? I don't know. I don't even care. Nothing really shouts at me. But I just wanted to talk about video game consoles and the way, you know, the way consoles are nowadays and how they used to be. Because these are one of the things that annoys me about the friggin' industry nowadays. Okay, so basically, I got my 3DS. I looked online, I went on Amazon and looked at the costs of the DS and all that. It was like £130 or whatever the price came to be. And I ordered it, it came, it was all nice and lovely. I opened it up and it was not the DS I wanted. It was the 3DS but without the analog stick or whatever. It cost just as much as the same price as the 3DS with the C stick, that's it. The 3DS with the C stick, I was like, what the hell is this? This is not the DS I ordered. So I sent that back, and then I got the proper one, the 3DS, a dark grey 3DS. And what do you think? What do consoles come with nowadays? They come with a power cable, instruction manual, a box, whatever. Well, when I got the 3DS, unbeknownst to me, you don't get the friggin' charge wire with it. So let me get this straight. If you've never had a DS console in your life and you ordered this, you have no wire for it. So how much I'm gonna play it once and it's gonna run out of battery, then what? Am I a friggin' animal? Why do I have to buy a friggin' cable for something that I bought with my money? It should come with all that stuff. Like imagine if you bought a friggin' PlayStation, it didn't come with a power cable. What, so I'm just gonna look at the console? How ridiculous. So I had to go and buy a cable off Amazon. So it came up to 100, I can't remember the exact price, but it came up to 157 pounds. So it's like I'm being taxed for the friggin' console. I just want to know why it doesn't come with a cable. Listen, Nintendo, ship your friggin' DS's with power cables. It don't make any sense. And also, I also wanted to talk about how I have to install every game, even though I was promised that all my games would be in disc, and I got 500 gigabytes, sorry, and that should be enough space for everything. And basically, what happens when you put a disc in on a PS4? This is what's going to happen. You put the disc in, it's going to install the game, install the updates, got to wait for all that, and then you play the game. Whereas back in the old day, on PS2 times, you just put the disc in and you play. Very good game, Doom, came out last year. One of the best games I ever played, but the most friggin' annoying thing about it is that when you put the disc in, oh, that's 100 gigabytes taken off your friggin' console. Oh yeah, cheers. I'll just use my 20 gigabytes on the little crappy DLC games, little side-scrolling games they give me for free. Yeah, no thanks, I don't want to do that. Why is it so friggin' difficult to play games nowadays? Like I said before, all you had to do was put the cartridge in and play the game. You didn't have to worry about anything. You didn't need internet. But nowadays, you got to install the game. Now I got no memory. Now I got to delete some stuff. You know, it's a friggin' science project. I just wish things were so much more simpler. I remember in E3 when there was going to be no loading times. And another problem with Doom, that the loading times were friggin' criminal. Every time I died in that game, that is a game where you do die a lot, by the way, is that the loading times were like 3 minutes. So I'll be sitting there looking at some dumb information that I don't really have a care about. You know, it's just all a big mess. Make things simpler. ship your friggin' consoles with power cables, because I feel like I feel like a wife who's been abused. Oh, so you're gonna give me this console, but it's got no wires. How am I supposed to use it? Oh, I gotta buy my own wire. How ridiculous is that? I remember I was sitting there puzzled for the longest time when I got my DS. I was like, so where's the power cable? How am I meant to charge this thing? And I open up the box, just searching through everything, looking at the instruction manual, and I think it's on the instruction manual. It said, oh, it doesn't come with a power cable. How ridiculous is that? I can't believe it. I just feel abused. I feel abused by the system. But yeah, consoles nowadays, like, honestly, we used to get past CDs, Blu-rays nowadays, because obviously they don't hold enough information, because I have to install the game even though it's on disc. So, and I don't like the idea of downloading games, because it takes up way too much information. Like GTA is like over 100 gigabytes, including all the updates. Like that, because games nowadays, they come out unfinished and they need day one patches. Like, just when you're gonna make a game, just make sure it all works. I don't want to download an update. I just want to play the game and that's it. I don't want to worry about anything else. What we should really move towards is like cartridges, like the Nintendo Switch. Like I said, that's probably going to be one of the best consoles of all the time. That takes cartridges, small little things, holds a lot of, and those small little things hold a lot of information on them, and it doesn't take up much space like a disc does, and all that. It might be a little bit easier to lose. I guess that's the downside, but I guess that makes your stuff more portable. As a person with a lot of games, I used to have a bookshelf of games for my PS3. Like having a Nintendo Switch, like or games stored on a cartridge, means I could, it doesn't take up much space. I don't really like having too much tat around. I just want to be all organized, and that's just a little side bonus of the whole thing. But honestly, SD cards are the future. Like solid state drives are the future. I don't know why we're not moving towards that. Maybe if they make a PS5, it will come with cartridges and solid state hard drives and all that nonsense. But consoles these days are very frustrating. Yeah, I know I could get a PC and blah blah blah, have whatever RAM and graphics card I ever wanted, but I'm not tech savvy. I just want to buy a box and play the games I want whenever I want, with no hassle, no loading, no installing, no downloading, no updating. I just want to put it in, make it work, and that's it. I've had this little rant within me for the longest time. I always freaking go on about it. Like nothing's simple anymore. Like with the Switch, it's not only until recently I realized, I watched an unboxing video of it, and there's just a lot of stuff in that box. What do you think is in the Switch box? You open the box, you have the console, you plug it in the TV, and that's it. The power and the HDMI or whatever. No, it's not. You have a little docking station. You have two little side controllers. You have a controller where you slot the two controllers in. It just seems like there's a lot of room for failure and a lot of things to go wrong or missing, especially if you're buying it for children. It seems like they're either going to break something or lose something very easily. Like, I don't know, I'm on the fence about Switch. Don't get me wrong, it's like, oh yeah, it's portable and all that stuff, blah blah blah, but it just seems like no advertisement, a little bit too much tat inside of the box, a lot of room for failure. But I don't know, the only way we're going to find out is when it comes out. But anyways, I'm starting to lose my voice. We're almost reaching the 9-minute mark. I just want to, wrap this up nice and tightly before I collapse and die of a freaking heart attack. So anyways, yeah, I'll see you next time on the next Jam Time. Later.